Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video. Today we discuss a lot of big things, a new shotgun, how the updates are going to work this season, and some surprising news for this upcoming update, and then a bunch of cool items that are going to be added in the next few weeks. So make sure you stick around for the entire thing. There's a lot of news today, and if you could, touch that like button for me, man. Let's say real low, 10,000. I like 10,000. I was going to say real low, but let's go for 10,000. No lower than that. And thanks for all the support. So we start with this. We all got an email, the supported creators or whatever, as they've been doing kind of their version of the patch notes these days. And here's what it says. Before next week's 13.2 update, we have a new hotfix rolling out. And illumination equals elimination. Find out what you can do with our new jar of fun. So those are the Firefly jar that's in the game now. There wasn't like an update this week. It was just a hotfix. There wasn't even downtime or anything. But yeah, this new item came out, and I think it works like the Molotov. I haven't had a chance to play. I stacked some gameplay before this update came out, so I haven't had a chance yet. But yeah, this thing seems super fun. What's your experience with it been so far? Let me know in the comment section down below. New festivities at Party Royale. There's going to be a live show and a movie night later this week. I'll talk more about that in a second. But with that being said, there is going to be some regional limitations that may affect your ability to create content around the event. So be careful showing the movie, showing I believe a live show. Yeah, there's another live show. You might get copyrighted if you're live streaming it, recording it for YouTube, whatever it may be. And then there are some bug fixes that we discussed already in our last video. So the big part from that is, other than the new item, is they said 13.2. Everyone's like, was this a typo? What's going on? Well, we don't think it is, because the last time a server had 13.1 updated was back on the 4th of this month. So a while ago, right? 20 days ago. And so most likely no update this week, which there wasn't, and content was merged into 13.2. And then FireMonkey confirms that 13.2 is in staging, which means it's very close to coming out. So we are skipping 13.1. So 13.1 apparently is not even a thing, and I think that's probably partially due to the delays. And what that means in my mind is this week's going to be a massive update, 13.2, with a bunch of stuff merged together. So it could be an extra large update coming this next week here. So I will have videos going out right away. I'm going to remind you a little bit earlier to subscribe to the channel. And put your notifications on, turn those things on. You don't want to miss it. You must enjoy Fortnite, these videos somewhat. I will keep you up to date on all things Fortnite. That's my job here on the channel, so I'll make sure it happens. On top of that, the current water level will end on July 1st at 3 a.m. All right? So I think that helps give us an indication here. Canada Day, 3 a.m. Eastern or 2 a.m., whatever it's going to be, that's going to be our update. That's going to be our update, and that's when the water level will recede to the next stage. Every week or so, or let's say every couple weeks this season, the water's going to recede 8 different times and reveal new POIs, and then, of course, reveal the new vehicles eventually as well. Some flare gun weapon stats. This is one of our potential new weapons. We've talked about it a lot, but I quickly wanted to show you all of the stats. We knew the damage, but I think the clip size we didn't know, the max ammo we didn't know. We're not sure if it uses shotgun ammo yet, or if it works like the grappler, where it starts with the 20 bullets once you pick it up, and then once you use the 20 bullets, you just can't use it anymore. You can't refill it. FireMonkey thinks he's leaning more towards that. It's going to work like the grappler, which I think would be a good way to do it. The Molten Renegade Raider, which we saw in the trailer, we know it's encrypted in the files. According to Fortnite GLAT, who has been right multiple times already regarding when things will show up in the item shop, this skin should be up in tomorrow's item shop, the 26th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So Epic could change the release date. This guy's not right every time, but he's right a majority of the time. This is a big skin. It's a big deal. So if you could, support a creator code TheCampingRusher. If you don't want to use me, type someone in there. Don't let it go to waste. It's a great program. HypeX, a potential POI leak. This could be slightly wrong, but on the left, so this first picture here, a POI will be in this area that has this ID, which is the ruins, right? We've talked a bit about this, the ruins POI, the Atlantis POI, we think it's related to. And then on the second picture, something related to that POI will be there that has this ID. So 2 different locations. The Ruins Falls is the other ID, so they're related. There's the Ruins POI, and then there's the Ruins Falls. So some type of relation there. Now, he does correct it. Salty Springs won't change. But that tornado thing will. Something will be under it. So the first picture I showed you with the whirlpool tornado thing, there is something underneath there. There is a new POI underneath that location, right underneath the whirlpool. And the second picture, the falls are coming here, but Salty's not going to be changed. I'm a little confused on that, but I guess the first part's important. There's something underneath the water. And yeah, I'm excited. It seems to be a big deal. We think it's related to Aquaman's POI, right? His location this season. So expect it a while down the road once the Aquaman skin goes live. Here are the movies that will be showing this Friday. So this Friday is when the movie event's happening at Party Royale. And if you're in the United States, the movie you get to see is Inception. There's also Batman Begins, and then there's The Prestige. If you like Inception, I haven't actually watched the entire movie. I've seen parts of it. I got to give it a watch. I love Leonardo DiCaprio. But I feel like Inception's already hard enough to understand, let alone on a TV on a TV. Not that I love what they're doing. It just that seems like an intense movie to play. But I mean, whatever. What they're doing, super cool. I will link a post down below that also talks about the live event with there's Thomas Wesley, Young Thug, and Noah Cyrus are playing music or a show on Party Royale as well. So there's one big post that gives all the scheduled times for that, and then for the movies depending on which region you're in. So yeah, link down below. Okay, moving on here. This next one is the missile battery. So the missile battery was the weapon that auto-locked onto a helicopter and could take it down. It was in the files since early season 2. I think it was 12.3. We found out about this. So it never came out, obviously, and it's apparently still under the Season 2 folder. There have been no updates regarding the codename Misty Bop, and he wouldn't doubt, Fire Monkey, that this is a scrapped weapon. However, if it means anything, here are the stats for it. So you can get an idea of the fire rate, the speed, aim assist range. So there's going to be some type of homing mechanic to it as well. And then damage 240. The Misty Bop, if it ever does come to the game, would work like a homing missile, probably a buffed version of the guided missile where the missile path finds on its own. So yeah, and this was to anti-aircraft to take down helicopters, right? And a lot of people, including me, thought the helicopters are already pretty balanced. You released a balanced vehicle. I think if you give a weapon that can take down a helicopter even faster than it can already be taken down, it'll actually really undervalue the helicopter and drop its value. I don't know. I'd be scared to go in one of those if I knew missile batteries were floating around the map. So I'm kind of glad they scrapped it, at least that version of it. But if something comes out, I don't know. If they balance it correctly, I think it could go well. And I'd like to have some version of the guided missile back. I liked when the guided missile was a scouting weapon, right? Where it didn't do damage, but you could use it to look around and see where the enemies are at. I think you could destroy builds. I can't fully remember the last version of that, but I'd like to have something like that back eventually. Leaked upcoming floppers, and I just checked, and these are real. They exist in the fishing spots loot pool, but they are disabled, which means Epic is still testing them. So there's the thermal flopper, the shield flopper, the jelly flopper, hop flopper, and the fire flopper. So there's a lot going on. We didn't really know about this until today. Apparently it's been in the files for a while then, so it was kind of a low-key one. But it's a big leak. There's 5 different floppers. Take your guesses down in the comment section. How do you think these things are going to work, each one? I think the shield flopper will just purely be shield. Hop flopper might be related to a Hop Rocks effect, right? From previous seasons, Chapter 1. And then other than that, I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure what the other ones will do. So we should be seeing a few of those releasing in the next few weeks. And then finally, kind of our big story of the day today, there is a new shotgun in the works. The Dragon Shotgun. Ranged weapon and Shotgun Break Dragon Athena. Shotgun Break Dragon Athena. 2 different versions. Rarity is Epic and Legendary. And here are the stats for Epic and Legendary. Clip size is 4. Recoil is 4.75. The spread, the firing rate, burst firing rate, and then the reload time. And the reload time's long. Yeah, I see that. 4.2 seconds is a really long time. However, it does reload all 4 bullets at once. So it's not one at a time. That would be insane. But 4 seconds is still long, but you do get the full clip back right away. So that's a lot different than really any shotgun we've had thus far. So I'm excited for this thing, man. I think the meta is so different already with the charged shotgun. And I mean, we asked for it. Keep it fresh. Keeps it different from any season we've played previous. Are you starting to get used to the charged shotgun? Let me know in the comment section down below. I've had good moments and bad with it still figuring everything out. Got to remember to let go of the trigger instead of just tap it like the old pump days. That's the only thing I gotta kind of get into my muscle memory. Other than that, there's been some good moments with it. So other than that, you guys, I think that's all I got for you today. So if you enjoyed the video, on your way out, touch that like button. Thanks for sticking around for the entire thing. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. YouTube likes when you stick around. Thanks for subscribing, all notifications, and code TheCampingRusher. Take care. I'll see you for another video, hopefully tomorrow. Talk soon. Goodbye.